looking forward to getting these fusion reactors and cold fusion reactors. We are more powerful, if only slightly, than this. Crushed cruiser. The shattered remnants of a cruiser-sized starship can be detected in a decaying orbit deep inside the atmosphere of Nedum 1. It appears to have ventured far into Gas Giant's atmosphere, perhaps in a desperate attempt to escape a pursuer, only to be crushed by atmospheric pressure. Vessels too deep to be salvaged, but a structural scan and wreckage has provided us with some interesting engineering data. Service pass was right. Claim that. Take this out. Damn it. Oh wait, no, it's coming in. Engage.
Construction complete.
Beautiful. The waiting world, and still they come. Another update from Algo Prime, where we found those abandoned facilities. The number of colonists continues to increase, and now we're finding irregularities in records. Family groups that shouldn't exist, birth dates that make no sense. There must be some secret migration from a lost colony, or else some peculiar sabotage by the colonists. Peculiar, but we can always use more citizens. Monitor and continue. I want to find out what it is. We admit defeat, but do not think this is anything more than a temporary setback for the Grox League. Best possible outcome. We've won the war. They're humiliated, reducing their and pop. I have no idea. 10 happiness. Happiness for 10 years, and we've gained 100 prestige. Supremacy. Ow. I've got my stations back.
Research complete. System survey complete.
Actually,
Special project complete.
yeah, no, all you get up here. The dimensional portal in Algo Prime seems to lead to a realm which is opposed to the sapient mind on a fundamental level. Any and all contact with material from this dimension causes intense suffering in the subject, which, if continued for more than a few minutes, leads to intense suicidal urges coupled with attempts to mutilate their sensory organs. Even simply studying data recorded in the strange dimension causes intense discomfort in biological observer and cascading errors in computer systems. I'd imagine this dimensional portal might be connected with what else is happening. Then again, it's like weird, it's like doppelgangers and cloning. I'm actually waiting to turn around and see something behind me now that I brought that up. Funny, I thought I was being watched. I'm terrible with creepy. Bring up horror things and I get quite easily unnerved. So, ugh, yeah, that's not good. Studied it, studied it. As extra expeditions become more common, it's important to provide planet-side relief for returning fleets. Oh, this is exactly what I need. Then again, Starbase capacity +2. Grab this first.
Special project complete.
The Tacidargoid is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of Jurg-Sudgem at night, paralyzing its prey with electric shocks for sucking the brains out with its tube-like mouth. Fortunately, 3 crew members of the ISS Foundling were lost to these creatures before a specimen could be secured. The Museum of Exobiology and Balgas will rename one of its wings after these brave officers to honor their sacrifice. For a moment I thought it meant wings of the creature. You know what? I'll send you here. Situation log.
Special project complete.
The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science Officer Tirana asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtlessly, the aliens of Quastran La, we'll go with that, considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have the means. Could leave them die there for 500, or we do not, but download their neural patterns for safekeeping, so 350. It's been halted and can't seem to queue anything else for it. Unless it's on its way back. No. No, it isn't. Unlike... Further unlike news from Algol Prime, where the population had been mysteriously increasing. Population numbers are now what we'd expect. Whether some kind of information sabotage or what, our administrators aren't really sure. None of the individuals on the planet exists in our record. Every original colonist is missing. It's as if they've all been replaced by complete strangers. As against that, they all swear they're loyal citizens of the Empire Balgas. They're all productive and apparently sane. In all communications, they deny all knowledge of any confusion, and they insist they must be a mistake on our end. It will make the colony independent. Investigate whatever happened to the colony. They waited around for ages in the ship, and now they've... now this has happened to them. It's hysterical. Like, it took ages for me to actually send the ship off, and now the moment I have, shite send the happening to them. There, now I can do it. I had to send someone else over here. Oh, they must have ran into the space station. move here. I think I missed out on grabbing the salvage, which is annoying. Still, if I can get these, that's something. Didn't realize the ship I'd sent didn't get through. The pirate base, while fairly inconspicuous, is obvious when you know what to look for. A fleet in confused formation, so he drifts out from behind the repurposed mining complex. They're obviously not expecting company. Open comms, captives need to be ready. Hello again, Empress. I take it Chintari ships are on course for this. Are the calls for all this commotion? Most seem to be ready to leave their posts. Boarding this place will probably end badly for everyone involved, but attack the base directly. Think we could make a break for one of the lifeboats. Please not try not to blow us up on our way out. Very well. Critical research. Still a bit destabilized after having to deal with the other guy. The war. And they've got to expand while I was tied up. It's not actually fully studied here. Okay. Hopefully that will work out. Are we handling this right? As the pirate base slowly tears itself apart in its savage chain reaction instigated by military vessels, the search for the captive crew of the Oxen begins. Made it to a lifeboat, they should be attempting to hail us by now. Help, no life. There's no lifeboats, Captain? The kidnapped Chintari never made off the pirate base. We're unable to determine where exactly they met their end if the lifeboat failed to launch, but they never made it out of their holding cell. The fact remains they are dead. Chintari people are sure to appreciate the swift actions undertaken by the Empress of the Empire of Balgaz, but they are unlikely to forget this tragedy. Well, that's depressing. Why it's very slow at trying to move.
Debris analyzed.
Second edict is expired. Education edict is expired. 40 engineering research. 10% to improve deflectors, fusion power, and physics. Oh, sorry, 10% to improve deflectors and fusion power. 100 points to physics, 40 to engineering. Same there. Actually, no. 160 to physics, 100 to engineering. That was a better one. We've allowed you to move freely about our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Hopefully I don't need to get through your territory. I'm not going to build on more here, given that we don't really know what's happening here.
Special project complete.
The small rodent-like creatures known as the Ortani are native to Agatar 11A. 111A. Where their habitat extends across most of the moon's diverse climatic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have a particular fondness for chewing on electrical cables. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, if the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the ISS Japhov, the Devoted, by hitching rides on the spaceship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Oranti specimens remains a mystery. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to disband some ships. There. That'll help the credit. Yeah, dramatically. I'm still short, but not as bad as I was. I wouldn't mind grabbing that. Actually, you know what? Probably shouldn't just be putting it on the one.
Research complete.
Okay, that's helped. Okay, so basic combat rolls, planetary and starbase phosphonite inhibitors. Grab that. Colony food. It's ooh. Oh yes, yes, yes. Just do it like that. Give it give it a moment, and it should switch
War
around.
declared.
Okay, someone else is fucking up the Gox League. These people are. Please accept this gift as a token of goodwill. Agree. I've actually been declined to declare war on them. Force them to fight on two fronts. They're a lot bigger than them. You know, they have a pretty big advantage. You know, could help them out a bit. Anyway, I'm curious. Yeah, that just costs 100. So it's like how depending on how disconnected it is from your territory will determine how much it ends up costing.
Special project complete.
Our team reports that the population of the planet are healthy, normal, and apparently bewildered by all the fuss. There are some peculiarities though. An unusual number of multiple births, a planet-wide idiosyncrasy where no one has any regard for punctuality, and fluctuations in local solar radiation that are characteristic of pre-supernova stars. They also observe a number of Umasi events on the surface, where light somehow appears to be accumulated and released by prismatic fluctuations of the atmosphere. This is valuable and peculiar data, but it could be coincidental. If anything has happened to the colonists, it remains a mystery. Colonists are odd. Or will be, was. No, I didn't actually want to move them all. You go that.
System survey complete.
Founding was first returned here from there because it was within the borders of the Vam Empire.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Ah. Need. Didn't get the other thing done. The ability to alter the planet's weather patterns to suppress destructive weather phenomena will make residential buildings easier to maintain and open up new areas for habitation. Civilian fabrications. Pre-programmed nanocircuits, many consumer products can be rapidly assembled in fabricators. Ooh, nice. Basically better versions of the civilian factories. Sure.
Construction complete.
Probably should have sent out multiple ships, like all my science vessels, just to do that.
Research complete.
I'm curious. Contacts. Power. Now I can have one more ships. I can increase it even further. We can get fortress, which could be useful. Let's get this.